Hi everyone, welcome to the 6th annual BookTube Prize. My name is Robert Sheard, and today we're here to announce the fields in fiction and nonfiction for the 2024 BookTube Prize. The BookTube Prize started in 2019. I put it together with a small group of booktubers as a way of giving a voice in a prize format to everyday readers who are active in social media about books. Since then, it's grown quite a bit. This year, we have more than 250 judges from 30 different countries, and they're across all different aspects of social media. And I want to thank the judges from the bottom of my heart. This project would never have gotten off the ground without you, and it certainly would never continue year to year without you. And we have judges who have been with us from the very beginning. They keep coming back year after year, and it's that kind of excitement and commitment about this project that makes me want to keep doing it each year. So I'm so glad everyone signed up again for year 6. The format for our prize is pretty straightforward. We start with 48 books in each division. Those 48 books are divided into 8 groups of 6 books for round 1. Each one of those groups has a panel of judges. In round 1, we're using 11 judges this year in each of the 8 groups. The judges read the books, rank them in order from 1 to 6, send their rankings to me through a software program called SpeechWire, and then we compile the rankings at the end of the round. The 3 books in each group of 6 that have the best composite scores move on to the next round. The other 3 are eliminated. So each round we cut our field in half. So the first round, the octofinals, take place this month, February and March. And then the quarterfinals, with half the field, 24 books going on, will take place in April and May. Then we cut the field to 12 for the semifinals. That takes place in June and July. And then we go to our 6 finalists in August and September. And then in the first week in October, we announce the winners. So a couple of details, a little bit of announcements before we reveal the 2 fields. First of all, as soon as this premiere video ends, you can go to booktubeprize.org, and on our homepage at the bottom, you'll find a PDF file you can download that is a checklist for all the groups in both fiction and nonfiction, so you can read along with us in round 1 if you wish. Also, if you make social media posts or BookTube videos, the 16 graphics I use for each of the groups are listed there in the graphics tab of the website. So you can download those and use them in your own social media posts. They're not copyrighted. You're welcome to use them. Also, if you are a judge, shortly after this premiere video ends, within a couple of minutes, I release all of the ballots on your SpeechWire accounts. If you get a ballot, you will also get a set of instructions. Please read that email carefully. There's a lot of detail in there, but there are several steps that you need to take right now in order to accept your ballot for round 1. Otherwise, I have to start looking for replacements. So please don't skip over those details. Read that email and follow those directions. If you signed up to judge round 1 but didn't get selected, the computer just randomly didn't choose you, you are on standby for round 1. We may still end up needing you if somebody who got a ballot is unable to fulfill the round and drops out in the next couple of days. So please be watching your email for any possible call for replacement judges that I send out. Okay, enough of the administrative stuff. Let's get to the books. We'll begin with nonfiction. In Group A, the 6 books are The Marriage Question, George Eliot's Double Life by Claire Carlyle. The Underworld, Journeys to the Depths of the Ocean by Susan Casey. King, A Life by Jonathan Eig. Cosmic Scholar, The Life and Times of Harry Smith by John Swed. Monsters, A Fan's Dilemma by Claire Dederer. A Memoir of My Former Self, A Life in Writing by Hilary Mantel. In Group B, the 6 books are Judgment at Tokyo, World War II on Trial and the Making of Modern Asia by Gary J. Bass. The Art Thief, A True Story of Love, Crime, and a Dangerous Obsession by Michael Finkel. How to Say Babylon, a Memoir by Safia Sinclair. A Fever in the Heartland, The Ku Klux Klan's Plot to Take Over America and the Woman Who Stopped Them by Timothy Egan. Flee North, A Forgotten Hero and the Fight for Freedom in Slavery's Borderland by Scott Shane. And The Best Minds, A Story of Friendship, Madness, and the Tragedy of Good Intentions by Jonathan Rosen. In Group C, the 6 books are A Death in Malta, An Assassination and a Family's Quest for Justice by Paul Caruana Galizia. Molly by Blake Butler. Thunderclap, A Memoir of Art and Life and Sudden Death by Laura Cumming. Brave the Wild River, The Untold Story of 2 Women Who Mapped the Botany of the Grand Canyon by Melissa L. Sevigny. We Were Once a Family, A Story of Love, Death, and Child Removal in America by Roxana Asgharian. And Doppelganger, A Trip into the Mirror World by Naomi Klein. In Group D, the 6 books are A Stranger in Your Own City, Travels in the Middle East's Long War by Hayath Abdul Ahad. The Story of Art Without Men by Katie Hessel. The Wager, A Tale of Shipwreck, Mutiny, and Murder by David Gran. Rough Sleepers, Dr. Jim O'Connell's Urgent Mission to Bring Healing to Homeless People by Tracy Kidder. The Great Displacement, Climate Change and the Next American Migration by Jake Biddle. And Master, Slave, Husband, Wife, An Epic Journey from Slavery to Freedom by Il-Yan Wu. In Group E, the 6 books are Gator Country, Deception, Danger, and Alligators in the Everglades by Rebecca Renner. Our Migrant Souls, A Meditation on Race and the Meanings and Myths of Latino by Hector Tobar. Built from the Fire, The Epic Story of Tulsa's Greenwood District, America's Black Wall Street by Victor Luckerson. A Day in the Life of Abed Salama, Anatomy of a Jerusalem Tragedy by Nathan Thrall. A Man of Two Faces, A Memoir, a History, a Memorial by Viet Thanh Nguyen. And Art Monsters, Unruly Bodies in Feminist Art by Lauren Elkin. In Group F, the 6 books are August Wilson, A Life by Patty Hartigan. Eve, How the Female Body Drove 200 Million Years of Human Evolution by Kat Bohannon. Wifedom, Mrs. Orwell's Invisible Life by Anna Funder. Sure, I'll Join Your Cult, A Memoir of Mental Illness and the Quest to Belong Anywhere by Maria Bamford. The Exceptions, Nancy Hopkins, MIT, and the Fight for Women in Science by Kate Zernike. And Emperor of Rome, Ruling the Ancient Roman World by Mary Beard. In Group G, the 6 books are The 272, The Families Who Were Enslaved and Sold to Build the American Catholic Church by Rachel L. Swarns. Fatherland, a memoir of war, conscience, and family secrets by Burkhard Bilger. Invitation to a Banquet, the story of Chinese food by Fuchsia Dunlop. The Lumumba Plot, the secret history of the CIA and a Cold War assassination by Stuart A. Reed. Winnie and Nelson, Portrait of a Marriage by Johnny Steinberg. And Crossings, How Road Ecology is Shaping the Future of Our Planet by Ben Goldfarb. And in Group H, the 6 books are The Dictionary People, The Unsung Heroes Who Created the Oxford English Dictionary by Sarah Ogilvie. Poverty by America by Matthew Desmond. What an Owl Knows, The New Science of the World's Most Enigmatic Birds by Jennifer Ackerman. Red Memory, The Afterlives of China's Cultural Revolution by Tanya Brannigan. Beyond the Wall, A History of East Germany by Katja Hoyer. And My Name is Barbara by Barbara Streisand. Moving on to fiction. In Group A, the 6 books are The Heaven and Earth Grocery Store by James McBride. Crook Manifesto by Colson Whitehead. Lone Women by Victor Laval. Close to Home by Michael McGee. My Father's House by Joseph O'Connor. And The House of Doors by Tan Tuan Eng. In Group B, the 6 books are North Woods by Daniel Mason. Family Meal by Brian Washington. The Maniac by Benjamin Labatut. Orbital by Samantha Harvey. Yellowface by R.F. Kuang. And Absolution by Alice McDermott. In Group C, the 6 books are Witness, Stories by Jamel Brinkley. I Have Some Questions for You by Rebecca Mackay. August Blue by Deborah Levy. Tom Lake by Ann Patchett. Enter Ghost by Isabella Hamad. The Rachel Incident by Caroline O'Donoghue. In Group D, the 6 books are Loved and Missed by Susie Boyd. The Bee Sting by Paul Murray. Old God's Time by Sebastian Barry. Big Swiss by Jen Began. The Vaster Wilds by Lauren Groff. And Small Mercies by Dennis Lehane. In Group E, the 6 books are Blackouts by Justin Torres. After the Funeral and Other Stories by Tessa Hadley. Victory City by Salman Rushdie. Goodnight Irene by Luis Alberto Urrea. The Reformatory by Tananarive Due. White Cat, Black Dog, Stories by Kelly Link. In Group F, the 6 books are Biography of X by Catherine Lacey. This Other Eden by Paul Harding. The Covenant of Water by Abraham Verghese. The Queen of Dirt Island by Donald Ryan. The Fraud by Zadie Smith. And Be Mine by Richard Ford. In Group G, the 6 books are The Wren by Anne Enright. The Guest by Emma Cline. Tremor by Teju Cole. Prophet Song by Paul Lynch. Chain Gang All-Stars by Nanakwame Adjei-Brenyah. And The Shards by Bret Easton Ellis. And in Group H, the 6 books are So Late in the Day, Stories of Women and Men by Claire Keegan. Land of Milk and Honey by C. Pam Zhang. Wellness by Nathan Hill. Burnham Wood by Eleanor Catton. The Vulnerables by Sigrid Nunez. And Let Us Descend by Jessamine Ward. There you have the 96 books for this year's BookTube Prize. I'm looking forward to a great year of reading, and I hope you are as well, and I hope you'll join us on this adventure. Cheers, everybody, and happy reading.